Hey everybody, welcome to Chapter 3 of Illustrator. We're going to be working a lot with the pen tool in this chapter. First thing we need is this file AI3-1. I'm actually going to then go in and save it as, and you need to do this too, straight lines. I'm going to save it as straight lines. Need to make sure that we are in the Essentials workplace, just like that. Then we're going to click on the Zoom tool, and we're going to position in the upper left corner of the artboard. Scoot up just a little. Okay, so then if we click and drag just like this over the yellow section, it will zoom in just on that section, which is kind of cool. Okay. And then we can create different views. Okay, so I'm going to go into the View menu and looking for New View. It's clear down here at the bottom. And we're going to call this Yellow. Then click OK. Okay, then if we press and hold the space bar, we get this hand tool. We're going to drag it upward until we can see the pink area. And I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to go to View, New View, and we're going to call it Pink. And then again, holding the space bar, drag it up, and we're going to create a view here. And of course, we're going to call it Green. Excuse me, we're going to call it Mint. Okay, and then if we go back to View, we go down here to the very bottom, we have those three views that we created. So we want to go back to Yellow, and it will take us to Yellow. Okay, so we're still in the Yellow view, and we need to find the Pen tool, just like that. And then we're going to go to the Swatches panel. If it's not visible, you may need to go to Window and Swatches right there, but I've already got it up, so we're good to go. Okay, so in the Swatches panel, we're going to set the fill color to none. So right there, fill color to none, and then the stroke color to black. Mine was already black. And then we need to have the stroke panel open. So you may have to go to Window to get that. We want the weight to be 1 point, just like it is here. So we are ready to go. Okay, so the way this pen tool works is we're going to go over here to this position 2, and we're going to start at position 1. So start at position 1 right up here at the start. We're going to click. And then when we go down to position 2, notice how it creates a segment there. So we click, and now we've got a line there. And then go up to position 3, and then position 4. Okay, now to get to stop, because we do want to stop here, if you press Control, it actually becomes the selection tool, and you can then click anywhere on the artboard, and then it stops the path that we're drawing. Okay. And then, so we're going to then start again on this new start. We're going to go to position 2. And we're going to actually skip position 3 and click position 4. And if we wanted to go back over here, we can click in the middle. It'll actually add a new anchor point there. And if we go up to the direct selection tool and then click on that anchor point, we can bring it down here to position 3, just like that. Okay, so then we're going to go to, View, and we want to go to Pink. Okay, so it takes us to the pink area, just like that. We need the Pen tool again, and we're going to go to do basically what we did last time. We're going to go to the Start, go to 2, and 4, 5, 6, and then go back to the Start, and that kind of closes it up. It reconnects them. And then we're going to go to the Direct Selection tool. We're going to click on point 3 and press and hold Shift and click on point 6. Okay, so those two anchor points are now selected. We're going to go to Object, Path, and Average. And we want horizontal. What that's going to do is then align those two anchor points horizontally. Okay. With the direct selection tool still selected, let's go back up here. We're going to select the Start In point and point 4. So holding down on the Shift button there. And we're going to go back to Object, Path, Average. And this time we want them to be aligned vertically. Okay, so those are now aligned vertically. And then finally, again using the direct selection tool, we're going to select 2 and 5. Got to use the Shift key. Go to Object, Path, Average. We're going to do both for this one. And click OK. And it should end up like that. Alright, next we're going to go back to View, and we're going to go to the Mint view. So your screen should now look like this. And we're going to go back to the Pen tool. And we are going to trace both diamonds. Just like that. Okay, then get the direct selection tool. We're going to select the left anchor point of this first one. And we're actually going to cut it. So just like that. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Click on that one, go to Edit and Cut. We're going to select the top point on each pass, so you got to hold down on the Shift key. So they should be blue, just like that. Then we're going to go to Object, Path, and Join. And now a line is going across, joining those two segments. We're also going to join the bottom segments here. So again, use the Shift key and go to Object, Path, Join. So now we have an object that looks like this. And we're actually going to move this up a little bit. Oops, that's not really what I wanted. We're going to go to Fill, and we're going to fill it pure yellow, just like that. Save your work, and close straight lines, and we are done with that.